Hello guys, here are the names of new subscribers whose names are present in the subscribers list. Hello guys, welcome back to another chess video. This is Amit here, and today I'll be showing you all a game played by Gary Kasparov and Gavrikov. Gary Kasparov was white and Gavrikov was black, and in this opening d4 is played by Gary Kasparov, and in the opening it seems quite a bit slow game, but as we progress we get to know that Gary Kasparov sacrifices his bishop for 2 pawns, and later on he sacrifices his knight as well. So it's going to be interesting. Hope you watch this video till then. Uh, and for the new subscribers, please subscribe to my channel. And press the bell icon if you want further notifications from my videos which I'll be posting in the future. Now let's begin with the game. White plays d4. Kasparov is white and he plays d4 and d5, c4, e6, and f3, c5, which is the queen's gambit decline. So here Gary Kasparov captures the pawn on the d5 square, and black captures back g3 and knight c6, bishop g2, and f6, castle, bishop e7, takes, bishop g5. Here till here the opening is normal. White has a bit of advantage because the black's pawn at the center is alone, so he may try to pressurize the black pawn in the center, but immediately no attack is there. Sorry, castle, and nc3, now attacking the d5 pawn, which is the lone pawn in the center. So he pushes the pawn, takes, queen takes, knight to d5. Knight to d5 attacks the queen on the f6 square, and he's forced to go back to d8, so that in the meanwhile he can get his bishop to e6 and try to push the knight backwards and then come to c7, because black's bishop is anyway not there on the white's black square bishop is not there on the f4 square, so he can bring his queen to c7. So here knight d2 is played. The white knight is occupying a very good square at the center of the board, so he doesn't want to get it back because it is covering most of the squares. So he plays knight d2, a6, and rook attacking the bishop. He goes back, knight to c4. He plays rook b8, trying to open up the black's queen side, but we can see that opening the black's queen side in the future, that white sacrifices piece and then gains back with a lot of advantage with the queen side. So he plays knight f4, b5. Here b5 was a mistake, I think, because here the knight goes to d6, and this knight is attacked by bishop and rook as well. So here white has developed his rook very soon, so it's going to be advantageous for white. But instead of b5, I think bishop f5 would have been much better, simply developing a bishop, or bishop d7 is also better, guarding the knight on the c6 square, not allowing it to double attack from the bishop and the rook as well. So bishop d7 might have been decent, but bishop d7 is, if you take a deeper look at the picture, bishop d7 looks a bit more passive. So he went for the aggressive b5. So here white played knight d6 and attacked the black bishop on the c8 square. So he took, and now queen already came to f6 and went back to d8, and again came to d6 and went back to d8. So a lot of moves are played by the black queen. Instead of developing his piece, he is playing with the queen. So here white played queen c2 in order to prevent the bishop b7 and guarding the rook as well to go to c7 square. So he played a5. A5 move is a bit slow actually. Instead of developing his pieces, he's playing with the pawns as well. So now rook e8 is played, and bishop d5 attacking the pawn on the f7 square. Here g5 could have been played, but g5 is not that much of an issue because knight goes to h5, and then if you take the bishop, taking the bishop is a taboo, because if he takes the bishop, then double attack comes on the f6 square. Knight will go to h5, then f6, and it's going to be a double attack for the black. So instead, sorry, he played bishop b6, and after playing bishop b6, he is preventing the rook from coming to c7 square. So queen b3 is played, attacking the pawn on the f7 square twice, and he guards it with the rook. Bishop comes to f3. Bishop rook comes to e5. E5 on e5 square, the rook isn't doing much of a thing, but he's planning to maybe prevent the bishop from going back by going to h5, but anyways the bishop comes to h5. So g6 is played. Here comes a great move by Kasparov, which he sacrifices rook bishop for 2 pawns. Here takes, rook takes. Now the king is in the open. So Kasparov tries to take advantage of the open king, and he tries to push the king to the c8 square, and then rook a6 threatening check, and queen will be gone. So king comes to e7 square, and another rook comes to the c6 square. Now here the rooks are attacking the black's king side, and the knight is also coming into play. The bishop on the b6 square is not active, and even the rook on the b8 is not active, and the bishop on the c8 is covering this whole diagonal. But sorry, here he plays rook f5 guarding the f7 square, but now queen comes to f3 square, f3, and then bishop comes to c7, trying to neutralize as many pieces as possible, but trying to take the bishop knight on the f4 square. But if queen gives check, and also trying to get his rook to e5 and given check, so he gives check, rook comes. Now here comes another sacrifice by white. He gives up his knight on the g6 square, takes. He has to take the piece, otherwise rook goes and the whole position is lost. So he has to take the piece, and rook check. Now if he goes to king to e8, then queen g6 is going to be trouble, and and then queen takes the pawn on the g6 square. Now after queen g6, there is not much of a move for black, and after queen g6 move, black resigned the game, because after rook e7, rook h8 mate is going to be played. If queen comes here, then queen f7 mate is going to play it. So black will be mated anyway, so Gabrico at this point resigned the game. Hope you like this video. If you like this video, don't forget to appreciate my work by subscribing to my channel. Thank you.